Blake Shelton and Gwen Stefani never moved to Oklahoma, despite a report from exactly 1 year ago today that said they were going to live there full-time. Gossip Cop debunked the story when it was first published. At the time, we noted Stefani and her kids weren't leaving Los Angeles and moving to Shelton's home state, and now 365 days later it's clear the website's article was 100% wrong. On February 20, 2018, Radar Online maintained Stefani wanted to bring her 3 boys up in a less superficial environment than Los Angeles. The outlet further claimed both she and Shelton were done with Hollywood's fakery, and felt her kids could flourish better in the more serene surroundings of the country singer's place in Oklahoma. Part of what precipitated their decision to quit Hollywood for a simpler life, the site untruthfully alleged, was that the No Doubt singer had a miscarriage. As Gossip Cop mentioned then, Stefani and Shelton did not suffer the heartbreak of a miscarriage. That horrific storyline was vilely manufactured by the blog. Stefani's rep told us on the record the report was made up, noting that she was never pregnant with Shelton's baby. But to make it seem like it had inside information, the blog asserted a so-called source said Stefani felt at home at Shelton's ranch in Tishomingo, Oklahoma, and was ready to move to the Midwest very soon. Among the lesser issues, the supposed insider doesn't know his or her geography because Oklahoma is not in the Midwest. More significantly, as Gossip Cop was guaranteed by her camp, Stefani was not going, nor is she planning now to uproot her 3 kids from Los Angeles, where their dad and other relatives live, as well as where the boys attend school and have all their friends. In the intervening 12 months since that story was posted, it's clear they didn't move full-time to Oklahoma. In fact, just days ago, Stefani tweeted on Valentine's Day how Shelton sent her a car-sized bouquet of flowers to her LA home. Basically, the only real fakery was the website's tale. And it hasn't gotten any more accurate since then. In fact, several of its subsequent articles completely contradict its original narrative. In September, for example, after previously swearing up and down how she wanted to relocate with her boyfriend, the blog falsely insisted Stefani was still in love with her ex-husband Gavin Rossdale, and would take him back in a minute because Shelton was simply a rebound romance. In November, Radar Online changed its tune again about them moving full-time to Oklahoma. The outlet contended Shelton and Stefani were house hunting in California for a place where they could exchange vows. The site alleged they were focused on finding a place in the Hidden Hills section of Los Angeles because they liked the feel of the area. In both the aforementioned articles, as opposed to the blog, which based its stories on an unnamed and untraceable sources, Stefani's rep exclusively assured Gossip Cop the reports were untrue. Occasionally, we look back at articles from a year ago to show readers whether or not claims have held up over time, and to also help them decide which outlets they should and should not trust. In this instance, website tried to convince its visitors Shelton and Stefani were quitting Hollywood to move to Oklahoma full-time. The report was provably wrong then, and it remains false to this day.